Hello. Maybe I'll do this way so you can see where. Oh, that's better. Hey, good day. How's everybody? Am I getting any reception here? Oh, great. Hey, how are you, Miss D? Thank you for joining me here in Taipei. And it's the freeze, it seems, is over. It's warming up today here. It is about 8 or 9, 10 degrees right now. And I'm just going to go for a hike up Elephant Mountain. It won't take me long. And I'll be able to see, maybe we'll be able to get a look at what the snow, if there's any snow still hanging around here. But I'm just going to walk through the park here until I get to a place where I'm going to lose, oh, thanks for sharing. I'm going to lose reception here. Because I've gone up this park, gone through this park before and then up the hill. Elephant Mountain is a pretty famous place in Taipei. Many people come up to take pictures of the city and Taipei 101. This is Jinyi District, and it's John Sabo, FarEastAdvTravl. Welcome to Taipei. Give me a shout out where you are in the world. It's a sunny morning here. It's 11:30 in the morning. And would love to see or hear where you're from. I'm just going to head down through this park. It'll just take me a couple of minutes, and then I'll hike up to the top of Elephant Mountain. It takes about 15 minutes, and then I'll scope from there, and we'll see if we can see any snow still. Hello, Philadelphia. How are you? Thanks for joining me, and please share the broadcast. Just tap the little figure in the bottom right corner there, and you can share with your friends or followers that way, or swipe the screen up for Android or left to right for iOS. And we're in Taipei, Taiwan, walking through Jinyi District. It's a really nice part of town, one of the nicest parts of the city. Some nice residential buildings here, and it's close to some of the lower hills that surround Taipei, and you can get some just wonderful views of Taipei from these mountains. And I'm going to be just hiking up Elephant Mountain in just a few minutes, and then I'll scope from there. Be able to see Taipei 101. Used to be the highest building in the world. And hey, how are you? And it's still, feels a little bit cold here. People are wearing earmuffs and stuff, if you can believe it, at 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. Hello, New Jersey. Thank you for joining me. How are things there? Are you still buried in snow? We did get some historic snowfalls here in Taiwan yesterday. The first time in some places in over 40 years. Elevations as low as 400 meters. You still are, eh? Okay. Good to know. So some elevations as low as 400 or 500 meters, just within the Taipei area even. And of course all of the higher mountain ranges above 1,000 meters, most of those receive snow as well. So central Taiwan and southern Taiwan definitely got snow. And I've talked to a few people that live here or spoken to some that are in some important sort of tourism or economic development positions, and they're very concerned because of course the news media is covering it as, wow, it's snow, it looks so pretty, but actually it's going to be very, very damaging to some of the agricultural sectors, particularly, of course, some of the fruit that's grown here, tomatoes, right now this time of season, and fish farming. And there was some pictures that I saw this morning. Some people posted on some news agencies, local news agencies, and many of the fish have died in some of the fish farms here because of the cold temperatures. I suppose that they couldn't withstand these cold temperatures. So I don't have any numbers yet on the damage. Hello, Russia. So these kinds of things you see, and people get excited and they go out and they play in the snow and they look at the snow, but it's very, very serious condition here right now. But hey, Brazil, must be warm there, my God. So it's 8 or 9 degrees here right now, and By tomorrow, it's supposed to get up to 18, and then by the mid to the end of the week, 20, 21 Celsius, which is about regular for this time of year here in Taiwan. This is subtropical. The northern part of the island is subtropical, and the southern part is tropical. So the Tropic of Cancer almost divides the island in half. Yeah, these are, I'll just stop for a second. This is part of this is the U-Bike program here in Taipei. It's a really nice system. If you have an Easy Card pass to use on buses and the MRT system and some trains, and then you can also use it to rent these bikes. And there's stations all over Taipei, and it's very inexpensive. And there's even an app that will show you each station and how many bikes are available, or how long average wait is to get a bike. And yes, this is for the public. And tourists can use it too, as long as you come here and you sign up for an Easy Card pass and you go online and register your Easy Card. Then you can use these bikes as well. So it's a really great program. It's actually almost too good, because on the weekends sometimes, and they've loaded up more bikes since they've started this program. It's really hard to find a bike. People just love this program, and especially on the weekends. It's very difficult to find one. So, but that's a really cool thing about Taipei, is the MRT system and these things. They make it very friendly to not have a vehicle, and you don't need one if you're in this city, because of the public transit and these bikes and the weather and everything else. So I'm just going to. This is a lovely park here in Ginny District. You have that in Montreal. Oh wow, that's very cool. I'm going to leave you just for a few minutes. I have to hike up this mountain. This is Taiwan. This is Taipei, Taiwan. And if you have any other questions, just shoot them my way. But I will be scoping again within about 15 minutes from the top of this little mountain here. And I'm going to see, I don't know if we're going to be able to see any snow from there. Still, it might already be gone. But I'm going to hike up and see if they're in the surrounding mountains here, or the hills, if it's possible to see some snow here around Taipei still. So thank you so much for joining me, John Sabo, Far East Adventure Travel, and check out my website on my profile if you have a chance. I do a podcast from Asia on adventure travel here, but hopefully I will be